You're doing the intro.
No, you're doing the intro.
You're doing the intro you just did before, and I told you to redo it when we started recording.
What was the intro anyway? I don't remember.
I don't know, something with peanut butter. That's you got me a peanut butter.
I was just saying peanut butter, dill pickles, vinegar. I don't know what I said. I honestly don't remember.
All I heard was peanut butter, and I was like, yeah, say it again.
So what is today's topic today?
Either way. Okay, we'll do a proper intro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, welcome back to Only Do Anal and Prep, or again, Akila's version is Only Do Prep on Anal. We're here for our second episode today, and we weren't actually going to record today, but we met up and then we started talking shit as usual. And we were like, wait a second, hold on, we need this on recording.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are again. And do you remember what we were talking about? Or should we just sit here quiet for 30 minutes?
Well, I don't recall. We were talking about, was it?
Smells.
Hygiene?
Hygiene? Yeah, you're right, actually. Well, the topic of today, so the general topic, obviously, everything is about a healthy lifestyle, which covers so many different things. So, fitness, nutrition, business, how you reach your goals, how to be happy, how to laugh, have fun, love, relationships, sex, everything.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that's why today's topic is going to be
hygiene. I mean,
dating or relationship based, basically.
True. I mean, have you ever dated anyone that had a bad hygiene problem?
Dated somebody with it? No, because I don't think we would reach the point of dating. I think I would notice that before I would take the step into actually deciding to date a person like that. I've told you several times, I'm a very smelly person, like smelling person, not smelly, smelling. Like I always, like this, smell, make sure things don't smell bad. If I touch things in public, I don't like it very much. I want to wash my hands or something. And if things smell weird in general, I'm not about it.
I see. I think we should definitely talk about that, but also gear the conversation towards dating. Like, what do you look for in a guy anyway? Like,
that's kind of how we started the conversation initially, because we started talking about, what's your type? So that's kind of going to be the topic here, like, what's your type? And then we started talking about it, and one thing that is just so important is how a person smells, right? Because we said that, you might think that, okay, people always ask me all the time, what's your type? Oh, do you want a guy with the big muscles? Do you want a guy with abs? Do you want a guy with tattoos? My type is not a visual person. My type is a personality and, how the person is. And I said, bottom line, to simply describe my type, hardworking, smart, and fucking funny. That's my type right there.
Yeah, I think that relationships nowadays are just very surfaced level. There's everything's superficial. Everything is what you have per se, what you can offer somebody else. But, I don't think there's no deeper connection anymore. What do you think about that? Do you feel like the world's changing, or do you feel like, you could still find somebody out there regardless of what's going on?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like for every day that goes by, I care less and less what people look like on the outside. And I would like to hope that other people think like this too. I don't know if it's an age thing. Maybe if that's the case, then I would guess that as people grow older, they start thinking like that. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think?
No, I have to agree with you. I think that for me, obviously, there has to be some type of physical connection. I mean, for me anyway, I got to look at someone and be, physically attracted to them in some sense. But for the most part, it's all about spirituality, and then also IQ level. Like, intelligence is everything for me. Like, that's kind of how I look. Well, when I look for my partner, I look for intelligence. I look for ambitious, somebody that's very ambitious, driven, and just knows what they want. That's pretty much what I look for. What about you? I mean,
do you not feel though that, have you ever, you saw a person that you found very attractive on the outside, then you got to know them and suddenly they became less attractive, right? Or even the opposite. You found a person that maybe you didn't find that attractive at first, but then you got to know the person and suddenly they became so much more attractive because of their inside.
No.
Has it happened to you?
You know what? That's very interesting. Yes, that has happened to me. I remember dating someone a while back, and she wasn't my type. She wasn't somebody that I would usually go for. And just being around her more, I started finding her a little bit more attractive because she started meeting those qualities that I was looking for in a woman. So I guess it makes sense. You got, it's definitely possible.
But what happened though? Since clearly she's not here anymore. What happened?
I think that, I think maybe I have jumped into the relationship a little bit too quickly in the beginning. And then I just started noticing certain patterns and things that it didn't align with me. But I am just, at the time, I just believed in loyalty and holding it down and trying to figure the relationship out. I don't like just getting into a relationship and then just breaking up right away. That was kind of like my mindset before. But now it's just like the moment I see something that I'm not into or doesn't align with me, it's like, I don't think this is going to work out. But for me, it was like, maybe it was like a pride thing, like, let me hold on to this relationship. Let me see if I could change this person or help this person see things in a different way. But you can't do that. You can't change anybody. So
no, I agree. I've been in the same situation where, I really wanted it to work so bad and I really tried. But I think that one day I just asked myself, because I realized that the way things were, it was not going to change because I didn't have any control over those things. And I asked myself, am I willing to have it this way? Am I willing to work on that, or work with that and accept it the way it is now and live like this forever if it doesn't change? And then my answer was no. So then it's just, not worth it.
Now, given your past experiences, do you feel like you've, you have like no nonsense now? Like, it's just like the moment you see something, hey, you know what? You have more of a, I know what I'm worth now mentality. Yeah.
I'm also a little bit more understanding with other people, and I understand and accept certain things, and it's so hard. Like, I remember when I was younger, the people I've dated in the past, like, it's so funny to think about it, that there were so many things that I never knew about these people that matter so much today. And now I'm like, maybe everything is great, but then I know that these specific things are so important in my life. And if that doesn't work, it's like, it doesn't matter if everything else is perfect. Like, you have your main priorities in life, right? And you got to find somebody that can either be with you on that or at least fully respect that.
Makes sense. I think as I've gotten older and as I've, not necessarily seeked partners, but if people come in my life, I think that I'm just very aware
checking
of
out
things.
This hot chick over here, both of us. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm very much aware of, of the things that I'm looking for in a relationship. Like before, I felt like it was just kind of one way, and then now it's not. Now it's just a lot of things that I look for.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. So let's say you find a person that, like, the personality is perfect match, like the goals in life are perfect match, but somehow the visual is not perfect. Do you think that could work still?
As I get older, I think there's definitely a possibility. There's a possibility to everything in life, right? But as I get older, I think that, I started to understand that the physicality, it starts to wear out. You get older, you don't look the same. You're not as hot as what you were when you were in your 20s or in your 30s.
The fuck are you talking about?
I'm just kidding.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know exactly what you look like when you were young, but I know for a fact that I think I look way better now than I did when I was young.
I was joking.
Not in any way a pretty girl when I was young.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. Especially people like us that we train, we work hard, we work out, we eat healthy. You just start looking better with time, you know?
Fine wine. I mean, I'm sure there's like, we reach like suddenly one day it's like, and it starts going the opposite way, but fuck it, by then we're going to be so old, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. At the end of the day, I mean, you're just, the physicality does kind of change after a while. But what remains the same is the person's character, you know, person's morals, morality. So yeah, there is a possibility to answer that question.
I know that, people always say that, I wish I was younger, or I wish I was this age again. I do not understand that, because I would not want to be who I was 10 or 20 years ago.
10 or 20 years ago, how were you in a relationship? Did you even believe in relationships at the time, or?
Well, yes and no. So I've had a few relationships. Like, I remember I had one, like a pretty long one, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years, which didn't work out. The guy actually cheated on me. I was young then, though. I was young. That was basically my first real relationship. After that, I had 2 serious relationships, I'm going to say. That was about 2 years each. And I knew I had dreams in life. I was back in Sweden and I had dreams, and both of these people wanted to get married and have kids. And it freaked me the fuck out. And one of them, we lived together, and then, we kind of separated and whatever. And then the one after that, we even ended up buying an apartment that didn't exist yet. So we bought it, and they were building it, and only like months away from it being finalized, I just realized, I was like, fuck. Like, if I do this now, I'm stuck. And I think I knew deep down most of my life that I didn't want to be in Sweden. I think I knew. I remember when I was like very little. So my birth last name, my dad's last name is Palmgren, a Swedish name, basically like a palm tree. So my mom had made us like a mailbox, old school, like the mailbox. And she painted a palm tree on the box. And I remember, I will still to this day vividly remember the image on the mailbox of the palm tree. And I knew that I wanted to live where there were palm trees. And then when I was 15, I went on vacation to Florida for the first time with my dad and my sister. Went to like Disney and stuff. And after that, I was like, yep, I'm going to live here.
I see. So the person that you were dating, did you tell him like, hey, look, I don't think this is going to work out because of X, Y, and Z? Or is it just kind of like...
I don't remember exactly what I told him. So I remember when I started feeling like this, I actually called both my mom and my dad and asked them for advice. And the thing is, you know how it is. You have made up your mind already, but you still want to hear somebody's opinion. So I asked my mom, and I said, deep down in my heart, I knew I didn't want to do this anymore. But I guess I just needed that extra little push. So I called my mom, and my mom, she loved this guy very much. And, there was nothing bad about him like that. Nothing happened or anything. It was just, we were so different. And I asked her, what do you think I should do? I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm in love with him anymore. And, like, there are so many things I want to do and yada, yada. And my mom said, oh, but maybe you guys should do, like, couples therapy and this and that and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I called my dad, and my dad just said, well, if you're not in love with him, you're not in love with him. So, hey, what are you going to do? And I was like, yep, okay. Adios, motherfucker.
Wow.
No, I don't remember. I was very young. I don't remember exactly what I told him. But I think I probably expressed somehow that, I don't want to do this. I don't want to live in Sweden. I want to leave. I don't want to get married and have kids now. And he was older. I don't remember how much older, but old enough to he wanted to settle down, And what was I back then? I must have been 24, 25 maybe. I was not ready for that. I'm going to see the fucking world.
Yeah, a lot of people are always curious about your dating life on Instagram, on TikTok.
Asks, yeah.
What do you, what's it like now trying to date or just trying to talk to someone? Where you at? Where are you now in life? What are you looking for?
I gotta tell this whole story because it's really fucking funny. I've actually been on a podcast before where we had a 2-hour conversation, and the guys in the podcast ended up cutting out only this piece from the whole podcast and posted that only. So I was like, interesting. Because I told them, so when I first came to the States, or actually before I came here, so first I dated an American guy for a while. And he asked me, he was like, he took me out on a date in Sweden first. And he said, oh my God, I bet you go out on dates all the time with guys. And I was like, nope. He's like, what do you mean? I bet like people flirt with you all the time. I was like, yeah, but I honestly, I can't really recall ever going on dates. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, no, thing here in Sweden, we don't really do it that way. He's like, what are you talking about? What do you do then? I was like, well, if you actually want to be in a relationship and date somebody, yeah, you go on a date. But he's saying, if you just want to fuck, what the fuck are you going to waste all that time and money on a date? Mm-hmm. He's like, what? I was like, you just go up to a person and say, hey, you want to fuck?
In Sweden?
Yes.
Oh, so wow.
So I was like, why are you going to waste all that time and fakeness and money when that is your goal? Mm-hmm. Just say that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, like, if you actually want to date, yeah, that's different. But if your only goal is to have some fun, then just fucking say that. Like, because first of all, you're wasting the person's time. You're wasting your own time. And maybe giving them false expectations. Because maybe the other person wanted something. So just be honest with it. And, I mean, over here, I don't know. Hey, we're fucking hustlers. We don't have time for a bunch of dating. Seriously. And I'm like, for a short period of time, a few years back, I had like a dating app and I was like, why do I even do this shit?
Yeah.
Like, delete, like, even now, so I was married for 3 years. Even after him, I have not even one time even considered having a dating app. What the fuck am I going to do on there?
Yeah. I mean, I personally, to be honest, I downloaded it.
Which one?
I downloaded Tinder and I downloaded Hinge. And the moment I started realizing how long it took me to actually find somebody that I could match with, I was like, oh my God, this is taking way too long. And and I feel like I'm wasting time. I'm like, I can't have this. So I deleted both of the apps.
And then it's same, like, no, I don't know. And it's funny though, like, I don't know about you, but I'm very much of a loner. I stay to myself. I stay inside. Well, Never go out and socialize.
I'm the same way. So
I saw this funny meme somewhere, probably on Instagram, and it said like, want to be in a relationship, just sitting at home alone, waiting for the moment when Prince Charming falls in through the window. I'm like, yep, that's pretty much how it works.
I mean, you could find somebody when you're networking,
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you're like making business moves and stuff like that. That's what I believe. So
what about you? Tell us some secrets about your dating life.
Secrets? What do you mean? What kind of
secrets? There are no secrets. I know. Just share the shit we already know. I don't know.
I don't know. For me, I feel like in my dating life, I haven't found somebody that's aligned with me because I feel like either I'm not ready in a sense of life. At the time. This is at the time. And I feel like every time I met someone, they were at a different level than I was. And I was always the person who was like, all right, cool. Let's invest. Let's figure out a way to build something together. But that person wasn't. It was very strange. And it's been happening to me a lot. Well, at that time, now I'm not dating. Now I'm just, kind of just chilling and just working.
Chilling?
Yeah.
That's not what I would call it.
Well, not chilling, working. You know what I mean?
No, we chilling.
But, it's you know what it is for me? I'm going to be real with this. I just feel like I just don't want to waste my time on earth. And I want to find somebody that has that same mentality. I don't want to go through the entire dating process. And then, this person is showing themselves to be this person. And then 3 to 4 months later, they're a completely different person. And I think that a lot of people deal with that nowadays. Like what you said earlier really stuck with me because there's a lot of men out there also that play this role and say, they take you out to dinner, they do all this, and then they end up messing up somebody's emotions because they make it seem like they want a relationship, but in no actuality they want.
Yeah, and I mean the opposite too.
No, that's what I mean. I was just going to get there.
Both ends, yeah.
Yeah, it was just going to vice versa. It works both ways. So I don't know. I'm just very cautious of who I date, and it takes me a lot of time to make a decision. So I'm not necessarily focusing 100% on it, but if it comes naturally, then, I'm willing to embrace it and see where it goes. So
I agree, because I know I have some friends. I mean, you know, I'm getting older. Like, some of my friends are older. I mean, I turned 37 this year, so I have friends that are, you know, like over 40 and whatnot. And there are some that are just very desperate to find somebody, and it just never turns out well.
Yeah,
you just end up with bad person after bad person, you know. And I just feel like it's like, no, you can't. If you desperately want something like that, it just, I don't know, then it doesn't work.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever met anybody. I've never actively looked for a relationship in my entire life. I've never been in a position where I sat there and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna find a man right now.
I could totally relate to that. That's very interesting. Same way. That's so weird. We have a lot in common.
No, I mean, I said I've been married, and when I met him, never in a million years would I have thought that was gonna happen. And I think that's when things happen, when you just absolutely do not care about that.
I agree. Yeah, because you go out there looking for it, and you're impulse dating.
Yeah.
Just dating by impulse, and then you're gonna meet someone that you think is the right person, but then it's not, because you're not in the mental headspace to be dating in the first place if you're thinking that way. Yeah. You know, if you desperately need somebody, if you don't know how to be alone, then you're not gonna learn how to be in a relationship.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just rather just focus on relationships are very difficult now, especially nowadays. It's a lot. It's like a business. It's like a business.
Social media life, you know.
Oh, social media.
It's like, I love it, but I hate it, you know.
Yeah. Social media is good for business, but when it comes to dating, I just feel like, me personally, I can't really see myself DMing a girl nowadays, because if I'm attracted to someone and I see her and I want to DM her, there's 1,000 or 2,000 other men already in her inbox. Yeah. So by the time she gets to me, she's gonna be like, yeah, he's just one other guy, you know.
Tell me this though. So let's say that you actually do find somebody on Instagram that you find very interesting. How would you go about it if you want to actually now meet this person? What would you do if you said you can send him DM because you're just gonna be another guy? What would you do?
Very rare. I mean, I thought about this actually the other day. I would probably just comment on their picture, and I would like their picture, you know, here and there, and whatever I felt about that person, I would make it public. Yeah.
You would just contact some undercover FBI security person, you know, and just like start stalking them.
Definitely not. No, no. There's a lot of people like that. You'd be surprised.
We have no contacts in there.
Yeah. What about you? If you see somebody online, have you ever seen anybody online that you were like, wow, this guy is hot, I want to...
I can't. I've said this, I've explained this to people. People think I'm a little crazy, but I can't just look at a person and be like, oh my God, it's so hot, I want to meet this guy. It's not that I can't see a person and not think they're attractive. I can, but I can't be attracted to a person that way just by seeing them like that. I need to meet the person to be attracted to them. Does that make sense? I can look at a person and say, oh shit, super hot or super handsome. But it doesn't mean I have any interest in meeting this person. I have to meet a person and fall for a person face to face to know if I'm like, wow, I really like this person or not. So I don't know why. I said sometimes I have friends who be like, oh my God, Max, this guy is so hot. I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. You know, I don't know.
So let me ask you. So you train, you prep, you diet, whatever. You would date a guy that doesn't go to the gym?
Fuck no. And here's the thing. I'm saying this now. If you asked me 10 years ago, okay, so listen to this. My most of my life, I've always leaned towards chubby guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I never liked skinny men. I always liked the ones that were a little overweight. And I thought to myself that I didn't care at all if they went to the gym. I didn't care about anything like that. And I learned. So I said, some of my relationships I had were with people like that. So what is it then? Every day. Why do you have to go to the gym every day? Why do you have to do this? Why? Why do you have to eat this way? Why do you have to be this way? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'm not gonna choose between the gym and you. Like, that's, first of all, that's fucked up. And then the reason why so I said, let's say that I did find a person that fully respected me going to the gym and eating this way, but doesn't go to the gym. That person is not going to be a healthy person. They're going to get health issues. And that is the only reason I would not date a person that doesn't. And I said, no, technically you could train somewhere else. You don't have to go to a gym per se, but you have to exercise because you're not going to be healthy. And I'm not going to fucking, am I going to be fucking 70 years old, fucking strong, jumpy around old lady with my fucking husband that can't walk and like coughing and having stomach issues and fuck whatnot and then die? Like, what kind of life is that?
Yeah.
So I said, I don't need a guy with huge muscle. I don't need a guy with a 6-pack or 8-pack or fucking any abs. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if a guy have abs or not. People always saying, oh, you don't want to date me because I don't have abs. It has nothing to do with that. I don't want to date you because of your brain. Like, it has nothing to do with what they look like.
Well, I mean, you did state earlier that you don't really look at for physicality when you see somebody. When we're talking about online, you see the guy online and he may not have the biggest muscles, but he still has to be in the gym.
The only thing though is I do like men to be bigger than me. And I'm a big woman. Mm-hmm. I'm 5'8" Viking woman. So I said, I'm a bodybuilder woman. I love to be big and muscular and strong, but I also want to be a small woman. Does that make sense?
Oh, no, of course.
When I'm with a guy, I want to feel like I'm a little girl sometimes. Yeah. And if I'm fucking twice the size and twice as strong and twice as muscular as the guy, I'm going to feel like the man in that relationship. So I said, it has nothing to do with being a bodybuilder or not. It just be fucking healthy and preferably be bigger than me.
Okay, well, then he has to be in the gym.
Yeah,
of course.
But I said it doesn't have to do. I mean, because then we can train together. I said still to this day, one of my best workout partners is my ex-husband because we're still friends today. We just were not meant to be. It didn't work at all. We were a complete mismatch. But that thing we did have in common. We love to train, and we love to train and not fucking talk in the gym. Because that's the thing too. You need to like push each other and get the fucking workout. What do you think though? Would you date a woman that don't work out?
Absolutely not.
Would you date a woman that does not go to the gym but does some other kind of exercise?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, well, I wouldn't know. No, I'll tell you why. I mean, let me ask you a question. Could you...
I asked you a question.
Yeah, no way. No, I said no.
I'm just kidding.
Could you still build muscle if you're not lifting weights? After a while.
I mean, some to an extent.
Okay, to an extent, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So as you get older, we get softer, correct? I think things start to come down, you know?
Talking about boobies and
glutes
booty.
start to come down. You know, a lot of things start to change. So I just feel like when it comes to weightlifting and muscle, you know, you stay tighter as you get older. Yeah. You know, and I feel like I need
you want a tight ass. That's basically what you're saying. But in nicer words.
I mean, I understand that nothing lasts forever, of course. But yeah, she got to be in the gym. Definitely. Yeah. She got to lift some type of weight. You know, it doesn't have to be hardcore like me, but like some weights here and there. And if you're a runner and you lift, quite cool.
Do you care if a woman is lean or not? Like, do you care if you can see any muscle definition?
No, I don't really care about that. No, as long as she looks good, you know, doing what she does and she's in the gym, eats good, I don't mind it. Yeah. Don't mind.
Okay.
I mean, but I don't mind a chick with a little bit of, you know, a little bit of muscle.
A little bit.
A little bit of muscle, nice legs, tone. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't know.
Blonde or brunette? Or red hair? Or black hair?
Black hair. Jet black hair.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
I just asked to see what you said.
Yeah, for some reason.
The color. I thought it was gay. It doesn't matter as long as the personality is beautiful.
No, I know it's for me. No, appearance definitely, you know, matters to me. I mean, because for me it's my way of saying, oh, okay, this person's attractive, and then figuring out their personality after that. But yeah, I do like jet black hair, you know, per se. But that doesn't mean that.
What color skin?
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
I was going to see if there was a vampire you wanted here. All right.
I know, right? She got to be a vampire. She got to be hanging upside down, you know.
I wasn't referring to racist.
No. No. But yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, there's no preference. Honestly, I really don't have a preference. I just like dark.
What about height?
I mean, she can't be 6'1".
Why not?
I'm 5'10". I'm not the tallest guy in the world. I'm 5'10", but I don't mind her being around 5'8" max. You know, so yeah, I don't mind that.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get back to the whole smell conversation we had earlier, because that's how we came up. Okay, well, fuck it, we got to do a podcast. So both of us kind of said, how did we get into that? That how important the smell
No,
is?
of course. Well, here it is. I mean, if you get in a relationship with someone, everything's jazzy in the beginning. You know, you both are attracted to each other. Everything's cool. And then you move in together, you know, and then you start noticing certain things. You know, hygiene doesn't necessarily have to be with just yourself. It could be like how you treat the house, like do you clean up after yourself and things like that. You want to elaborate on that?
But do you believe, you know how they say that like scientifically, like certain people you just connect with, and you might, let's say you meet a person and you just find this person, you love their scent basically, while another person doesn't. It doesn't mean they smell bad.
Yeah,
Do you think that's true?
I think that's true.
So like we're basically meant to be with certain people, right? I mean, there's so much more than the scent. Obviously, we can go really in depth on all of that, but I guess it was just like the smell that started this whole conversation.
Yeah, maybe it's a scent that you've been attracted to, you know, in your life. It could be something that maybe you were a child or something, you know, there was a scent that you were attracted to. But yeah, I strongly believe in hygiene and scent. And I've been actually fortunate, you know, with ex-girlfriends. They've been very, very clean and they didn't have to worry about things like that. So, yeah.
I think too, like scent and smells is a huge deal for me. Yeah, I feel like any guy I've ever dated that's always been like one of the first thing I notice, like how they smell. And I don't mean like a shit ton of fucking cologne or something. I don't. Now,
would you? Let's say your man, you know, training hard in the gym, comes home, you know, feeling it. Does he have to shower first, or?
Heck no. That's different though, because here's the thing: if you have good hygiene and you go to the gym and you sweat, there's a difference between a clean person that sweats on occasion, you know, like that, or a person that has bad hygiene and does it. It's a completely different thing. It's a different kind of, I don't even want to call it a bad smell. Like everybody smells bad sometimes.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
We all can smell bad. And there are like fucking, sometimes you're in a situation where shit, you know, whatever. It might be.
What were you going to say?
No, I wasn't anything. I was just being like, no, I don't care about that. I mean, I don't think I want to like put my fucking nose in their sock or anything. That's disgusting. I mean, I don't want to like necessarily like go all up in an area where oh my god, dude, I have a friend that needs to be on this podcast, and we need to have this conversation again with that person.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna say it right now.
Okay.
We gotta confirm it first, but it's gonna happen.
All right, what about yourself? Like you know, you're getting out of the gym, you're feeling hot and heavy, you know, your husband's at home, boyfriend's at home, whatever.
That's the thing. I don't think he's gonna care that I say this. He was all about that.
Wow.
My ex. No, he would prefer the sweaty after the gym thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys, rugged guys, really don't care. I mean, if my girl has a great scent, she gets out the gym. I mean, for some reason, it's just attractive coming home sweaty or something, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah,
just like hair. Baby, you ready?
What were you doing just now?
Just
squeezing your
sweat in my hair.
Oh, you're squeezing your hair out.
Yeah,
Got you.
my hair out.
Nice.
And what else was I saying? And also, I mean, hey, I don't know how people do things in bed, but there's definitely some sweat going on there too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do you enjoy sweat?
Yes. I mean, it's like, can you avoid it?
No, true.
I actually said this to somebody a while ago. I was like, it's a whole fucking cardio session. Like, I don't know how people do this shit, or if, like, because I always talk to people and they're like, oh my God, I'm like fucking for 2 hours. How the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
Like, 2 hours?
You'd be surprised.
I'm a very fit person.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of slow-ass activity you have going on, but I cannot do no 2 hours. I can tell you that.
Did they mean straight or in phases?
I don't know if they're lying.
No, I don't
have
think
you
straight.
not ever had people say that to you? Like, oh my God, I'm like fucking for hours. No, you were not.
Honestly,
or maybe you were, but I don't know. That was clearly
I do
not.
recall. Yeah, I have to be
screaming right now?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, good.
I do recall, actually. Yeah, I've done that. I have.
Had sex for 2 hours straight?
I'd say like an hour and a half or so. I mean,
But
obviously,
it can't be some very crazy activity going on.
It was in phases, of course, in phases. Like, we both didn't have work that day and nothing to do. I mean, we were in bed. It was just back to back. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a very active person. I don't know, but I can't.
You listen. It is with a lot of there's a lot of women that are just different to please. You have to please them, and some people need.
Do you know that I have to? My coach is very involved in this because when I'm on prep, and I can't do cardio on prep, so if I have some fun time, I gotta tell her because I'll be burning extra calories.
4,000 calories.
Seriously, and I have to eat more. So that's why, like, it's almost like, how they say, like, soccer players and whatnot, they can't have sex before games. That's me. I can't do it before the show. I would disappear. I would literally disappear. There would be no Max on that stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It's just it's a lot of. Some people require more work than others.
True.
Yeah.
Are you the worker or the worked on?
I'm the worker. I'm definitely the worker. I'm definitely the worker. Definitely.
Could you be the other one?
I could be whatever she wants to be.
Oh, that's another good thing. Actually, that's something I always get asked when I go live on TikTok or on my questions on Instagram. People say, what's your favorite position? I hate that question because I don't think there is such thing. There are positions that are better than others, but at the end of the day, and it's the same, people say, oh, I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. You haven't done it with the right person. I don't think there's anything that can be bad if you do it at the right time, in the right mood, with the right person.
Well, there is certain people that just require things differently, like the positioning, because they're just different. I'm trying to word this shit.
Just say it straight out. Are we going to be banned?
Yeah, no,
probably.
Right. No. I don't think so. I mean, there's just different people like different things, and I think that when it comes to different women, they like different positions. Like some women don't like, doggy style. Some women don't like missionary. They would prefer it this way. So it's just everyone's different, honestly.
By the way, do you know what we should do for a future podcast? We should put out so people can share, like either ask questions or share like their crazy sex stories or something, and we'll read them. That would be fun.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, we should do that.
The best ones.
I think so.
So back to the scents again, because this is a scent podcast.
Relationships/scent podcast.
I still was like, I thought the podcast name should be like, what's your type? But maybe we should just do like,
what's your scent?
Smelly dating or something.
Yeah,
we should name it smelly dating.
Anyone that hears this, and then we post it on Instagram or post it on any other platform, just comment below and say, hey, look, this is my experience.
No, like you can private send it too. Like send an email or whatever. What was I gonna say? Okay, so do you like women that wear a lot of perfume?
A lot of perfume?
Yeah. Or would you prefer them just more natural scent? I don't.
Honestly, it just depends on the occasion. I mean, if we're gonna go out
Tuesday, I prefer. What did you just hit your face in the microphone?
I hit the microphone over my headphones.
Okay, every time Achilles laughs,
that's what I'm trying.
He laughs so hard, he like laying on the ground, falling off beds, rolling on the streets. I don't even know what's going on. It's like your body is like, they're just like,
because you just ask the most randomest questions. You always ask the most randomest questions. Shit.
I think when I was a child, or when I was very young, I was very shy, like very shy and quiet. And my school would tell my mom, oh my gosh, she never talks. She has to take like talking classes. And my mom is like, no, she's all fine. It will come later, trust me. Because she was the same way. And I feel like now it's like all those questions I had when I was young, they're all just bubbling out all the time.
But to answer your question, it just depends on the occasion. I mean, I don't expect my girl to be spraying a pound of perfume before we watch a movie or something. It just depends. I do want her to smell good, though, of course. But
you don't think a person's natural scent can be good?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah, a person's natural scent.
I don't, honestly, is there even such thing anymore? Because there's perfume in fucking everything.
Yeah.
So, like, I buy... You told me the other day, like, that you don't think I smell anything.
No.
Or you said, no, you know that I use unscented everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my mom has really bad allergies, and I don't want to, develop anything. So I use, like, unscented laundry detergent, unscented dishwasher shit, unscented everything. Except, like, I do have a perfume, but I don't use it every day.
What about unscented toothpaste? Does that even exist?
Toothpaste? What the fuck is... They put perfume in toothpaste?
No.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, I mean, this is...
I have some, like, baking soda toothpaste, whatever, whatnot. I don't think it has a scent. Mint, maybe? I don't fucking know. I'm just teasing.
Teasing.
It wouldn't surprise me, seriously.
No.
Hey, I'm going to say, excuse me, where do you have the unscented chicken? Do you sell that here? No, we ran out. We only have rosemary, roses, or sweaty socks.
Oh my gosh!
Which chicken do you prefer?
Yeah, so just to give you a rundown, get a rundown from you. You've never had anyone that had bad hygiene, never had to deal with it.
Dated somebody with bad hygiene. The thing is, if somebody has bad hygiene, I will know that before it goes into, because if I get intimate with somebody, I'm gonna notice that. I said I'm a very person like this. I smell things.
Could you overcome a smell?
I have no idea. What kind of smell are we talking about? Like a bad smell? I think I could learn to like a smell that still is like good. No, let's say you have a perfume or whatever that I don't love.
No, I'm talking about a bad smell.
Fuck no. I can't even overcome my own bad smell if I ever smell. Like, that's why I'm like, is that my armpit? No, it wasn't me. I do this all the time.
Would you? So now, let's say your partner, would you be confident? I'd be like, hey, babe, your breath stinks today.
Fuck yes. I mean, you would be a horrible person if you didn't say that.
Of course.
Like, to a friend, anything. I said, please, if I ever smell bad, can you please tell me? Like, if I smell bad, I think I would know that before anybody else. But if I don't, please tell me. I think that we're healthy people, and overall, I don't think we really smell bad. I said we eat very... The thing is, it comes from the inside. If you eat shit, it doesn't matter how fucking much you shower, you gotta just... Oh, okay, so this is a good conversation. Excuse me. But when you eat vagina... Okay, I have to... Because I've had this conversation with guy friends, and they'll be like, I was with this girl, and she tasted so bad. I was like, bitch, you're probably living on fucking McDonald's. What do you expect? I don't know what to tell you. She eats shit. She fucking tastes like shit. It's the same. It was another reason why I couldn't be with a guy that is unhealthy. I'm not going to suck on that fucking thing.
Oh, my God.
Seriously.
No, you know what? You are what you eat, right? That's what they say. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, it's very common. People say that. Oh, my gosh, she tasted so bad. I was like, yeah, look at this person.
Yeah,
she lives on shit food. It doesn't matter how many times a day she showers. It's not going to change that. It comes from the inside, or it comes to what you put in your body,
So, do you believe what they say when you eat a bunch of pineapples and stuff like that? That changes.
If you have a shitty diet, a fucking pineapple isn't going to make up for that. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah. So, what do you require? A lot of water. for good hygiene.
My stomach is cramping.
This is the podcast. This is the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The question was, I don't even know why I'm asking.
Would I require?
No.
I thought you meant something else.
What did you think I meant? I mean, what did you think I meant?
I don't even know. I don't know.
I mean, I said, do you require the person to drink a lot of water? I don't know why I asked it in that format, but
in that format? What other format?
I don't even know why I
ask
phrased it that way. How about
Can you
that?
ask it in kilometers?
I don't know why I phrased it. I meant to say that way.
What about JPEG?
But if it's true, if you're not hydrated, if you don't stay hydrated, you're gonna.
I can't look at you.
Yeah, I mean, this podcast, people are gonna be like, "All right, guys, let's get to it."
Hopefully they think it's fun. It's like that TikTok when I went live for 2 hours and all we did was just laugh.
Oh my gosh!
And people were laughing, so they were fucking crying and they couldn't even go to sleep. Yeah. Okay. You said you require a lot of water for what? To taste good?
Not to.
Do you know what we should do? We need to release, you know how you do your different fitness programs? Mm-hmm. We need to do an tasty crunch.
A tasty what? What'd you say?
Tasty crunch diet.
Tasty crotch diet. Yeah, you got to stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. And it's true. If you're not hydrated, if you don't drink enough water, then you have a lot of toxins.
Idea. I wonder how many we can sell.
I think, hey, that's actually pretty interesting. We could probably do anything.
Slogan is the perfect diet to taste good. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
The male and the female version.
No, but it's true. If you're not hydrated, you have a lot of toxins in your body. You know, you're just holding toxins. So, of course, you have to drink a lot of water to make sure you flush out all those toxins out of your body. And that has to do with, especially if that person's hygiene is not the best, intimately, you know?
I'm sweating.
By intimacy.
Well, I didn't have so much. I'm sweating.
Yeah, no. I was laughing, man.
Oh my God. By the way, I'm so excited we got the T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you guys are listening, you also have to go to the YouTube or Instagram so you can see the T-shirts. Like us, they look awesome.
Yeah, so if you're listening in, we're going to have the link to the website. And you guys can go ahead and download the shirt.
Download funky. It's like a sample T-shirt.
I really said download the shirts.
Guys, go download the shirts right now.
We're living in a...
It's an NFT shirt. Oh, hey. We can make NFT shirts.
Oh, we definitely can. That's a great idea.
Seriously. Yeah. You know what? I saw a brand for a little while ago. They make NFT shoes right now. That's a thing. Even though we have physical T-shirts, so maybe we could do both. But
that's true. That's true. But yeah, anything else you want to go ahead and touch on? After like 3-4 minutes of laughing.
Yeah, I'm lost now.
No, I hear you.
Just laughed. I killed the last brain cells there. I'm very hungry though.
Yeah.
That's how I end every podcast. I'm so hungry. Now I can't think. Okay, can you tell me, I know this is way out of topic, but why do you like ice so much? He has like a big cup literally full of ice with a splash of water on. Has it something to do with tasting good?
Yeah, actually, yes. After you start drinking a gallon of water a day and then you just want to feel like it's like, that's just my way of thinking that there's flavor in there, I guess.
Why don't you actually put some squeezed lime or lemon or something in there?
Yeah, I could do that, but still, I don't know. It's just been something.
Or you don't like to drink like flavored stuff?
Nah, not really.
You don't like I like the stevia drinks.
Yeah, stevia drinks are good, but
Stevia,
not stevia. Nice.
Well, I drink them on prep. I don't drink them when I'm not prepping, but on prep it kind of kills my sweet tooth. It helps a lot, and it probably makes me taste great too.
I was just going. Wow.
So guys, if I date you, I might ask you what flavor I should drink.
Hey guys, I'm drinking this stevia today. Is it gonna help?
Which one do you prefer? Do you like cherry or orange?
For sure.
Or cola.
But we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast. Wrap it up now.
We're going to do a shorter one this time. Either way, guys, please send us topics, questions, like anything, fun stories. We would love to share and highlight you guys as well. And it can be anonymous, or we can say your name, whatever the fuck you want. You just tell us.
Awesome. So this is Achilles and Max West signing off.
It's Cowboy Achilles Lucky Charm King.
Got you.
You haven't even made up a name for me yet.
I know. I got to think about that.
I'm going to tell everybody sometime why I called you that, because I barely remember.
It's a very interesting name. Everyone's going to be in my DMs telling me Achilles, Lucky Charm, Cowboy King.
Cowboy Achilles Lucky Charm King.
Yeah, I already messed it up as usual.
The milkman. More yogurt man.
The
yogurt man. You see, it's like this kid's game when you're little. Like I whisper something and then it keeps changing, because people hear it wrong. So one day you start as a yogurt man, and then you're gonna be the fucking bubblegum child or something,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Who knows?
Either way.
But all right, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we're gonna be signing off. Thank you.
We love you guys.